Andy Neuer, 7th frame, trailing by 38 pins in his first television appearance of 1996. Maybe the biggest shot of the game right here.
Well, it certainly is, Mike. And, you know, it looked like Bob Learn was just going to take the game under complete control. Oh, with that strike, he could have gotten back into it.
All-Pro receiver, former All-Pro from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Lynn Swan, now an announcer with ABC.
Everybody loves bowling, Mike.
He was here last year.
Yes, he was.
Cross lane at the 10 pin. Has a couple of expressions for it as he walks away.
Yeah, that was his chance to get back into the match. He really needed to get that strike. But he still mathematically has a chance to win this match. Bob Learn gave him the big opening in his 7th frame. Andy Neuer in the 8th frame.
Right there. Bob Learn still leading by 38 in the 8th frame.
Just needs to mark with good count. Working on a 209 pace, and Andy Neuer can shoot 211.
Sends it out.
Hold on. Hit. Yeah.
Perfect.
This can pretty much lock it up. I said Andy could shoot 211. He can only shoot 201. And Bob Learn going on a 209
That's
pace.
it. That's good. Come on.
Ooh, the 4 and 9 were up there.
Well, you can hear him say, that's good. Come on. He liked that shot. He maybe should think about making a little bit of a step to the left on that lane. He needs to adjust. He's coming in high.
4 pin. Cross lane going straight at it.
All right.
No problem. Andy Neuer still barely alive, but he's almost on oxygen right here.
Well, he has to have this strike right here. He's down by 38 pins. As I said earlier, he can strike out for 201 and actually force Bob Learn to mark in the 10th frame, but he has to have this one right here.
Perfect.
And there's Andy Neuer's wife, Angelina.
Andy heads for the 10th frame, and we don't pull the life support systems yet. He's still breathing.
He's still got a chance, and you know, if he can just muster up a couple of strikes here and force Bob Learn to mark in the 10th frame, there's all sorts of things that can happen.
First one in the 10th. That held.
That's right. He knows it. He knows that's a good shot. Angelina likes that one. A little smile.
One more makes Bob Learn mark in the 10th frame.
And when it,
right behind the bowlers. Sorry, Marshall.
And when it looked like Bob Learn had the match well in hand after 4 or 5 frames, it's once again coming down to the 10th frame.
Again, proving how quickly it turns around on the PBA Tour.
Well, you've got to give him a pat on the back. A lot of credit. He's come back from big-time adversity in this game with opens in the 2nd and 5th frame.
And really only one bad shot, the one in the 5th frame. The 7-10 was in the pocket. The 10 pin in the 7th frame was in the pocket. The strike here, he finishes with 5 in a row and 201. $200, that's enough. Bob Learn is going to need some kind of spare or strike.
Bob Learn doesn't want to shoot any spares. He'd like to just get this shot in the pocket, get the strike, go on to the next match.
Hold on, and hit. Yeah.
That's enough.
There's the power of Bob Learn. Hits the pins light, spins them off.
And we got signs popping up all over the arena showing strikes.
Here's a look at the shot that closes the match out, makes Bob Learn the winner. It's going way wide, but threw it slow enough, came back, just annihilates the pins.
This one's practice right now.
Just trying to keep himself loose. Well,
Bob Learn, one more. We'll finish with 219 and 9 strikes, I believe, if I count that right.
Come on.
Perfect. Oh, it leaves the solid 9, but does doesn't matter. The Learn family, Brandon, Brittany, and Stacy, they're happy. He's happy.